The new directions are going to regionals after all, but let's face it, the real focus of this episode was shirtless guys galore, man-on-man flexing competitions, and to go topless or not to go topless. If you hated this episode, you were either deaf, blind, or just plain dead. But if you haven't even seen last night's Glee, so appropriately titled Naked, this is your official spoiler alert. Does anyone else feel bad that Finn is basically just a replacement Schuster this season? Really, they couldn't think of anything else to do with these season 4 McKinley characters other than just replace the old ones that left? I will say this though, the real Schuster would have never gone for a sexy calendar fundraiser, so for this episode, Finn is definitely an upgrade. Meanwhile, the old Rachel is back, sort of. Melodramatic high school Rachel is pretty much dead this season, and as I've mentioned before, I kind of missed her. So I appreciated that the show at least acknowledged that she's a completely different character lately by giving her a duet with herself. So fitting. Speaking of old friends, I was super stoked to see Santana and Quinn return to give Rachel some sage advice. But I don't really see how singing Sarah Bareilles together had anything to do with helping convince Rachel not to get naked on camera for some bizarro student film. I'm all for bringing the old graduates back, but at least have it make a little bit of sense. And if I'm being honest, I was much more excited to see Lord Tubbington. Back at McKinley, the boys are stripping down for that genius sexy calendar idea, and Sam is going through a premature quarter-life crisis of sorts. Don't feel bad about yourself, Sam. There is no one else in this world who can possibly look that good in Uggs and cut-off sweats while doing an adorable white boy rendition of Hot in Here by Nelly. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I still don't really trust Jake Puckerman, but if he sang that solo to me, my face would have probably melted right off. And I mean that in a good way. How is anyone who is even remotely attracted to men supposed to say no to a romantic Neo song and a signed shirtless picture of Mr. Jack-O-Lantern? For once, I actually don't blame Marley for being hopelessly naive. So, do you have faith in Marley and Jake's romance? Is Santana really moving to New York, or is that just a cruel little tease? And most importantly, will we see more naked Brody Weston? Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments, and check back with me after next week's episode, Diva. Peace.